Welcome back, and hello.
That was my cue. Hello.
Today we thought we would give you a garden update video. Last time we were just checking on the plants from the rain, so it has been almost 10 days since we planted the garden, and
Got very consistent rain.
yes, and we're supposed to get a lot more rain tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. So we thought we'd come out here, check on the garden, do any mending, fixing, help that it might need.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point now where everything's pretty well established.
Yeah.
So we can go back and we can clip some of the bottom leaves on the tomatoes and
Right.
then amend around them with a little bit of compost.
Right.
Just to keep feeding them and keeping them strong and growing well for the rest of the season.
Today is Monday, May 25th.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
To all our veterans and fallen soldiers, we
Mhm.
salute you, we honor you, we remember you today. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. And let's check on the garden now.
Let's do it.
So here's the tomatoes.
Yeah, so you see, we'll just come along and sip these bottom leaves and then do compost around. That'll help keep the weeds down and also help feed the soil. Compost is kind of cool if you ever just pour water through it. What you see come out the bottom is basically this nice, rich compost tea almost.
Yeah.
And that just helps feed the soil every time it rains and feed your plants. So we're big fans at compost.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not our own compost because we weren't able to bring truckloads of that along with us to our new place. But we've got some stuff from Fleet Farm, the local Fleet Farm here, farm store.
It was $1.99 a bag.
$1.99 a bag, and it looks pretty good. It's got wood chips and other things in it, so it'll do just fine. So if you ain't got your own compost, head on over to your local farm store and check it out.
Here's our peppers. They seem to be doing okay. Some of them have almost like they got burned or chewed on. But for the most part, they're doing good. And this is the first row of peas.
Probably getting too much rain.
And you can see the peas are coming. The peas.
Lots of peas.
Lots of peas coming, which is really exciting.
Although there's two varieties, it looks like this one had much better germination.
This one seems to have had better germination because here's the other.
Kind of spotty, but it looks like they're both coming.
The other variety. This one's Little Maestro, I think, from Seeds and Such, and then this one's Little Marvel.
Just
Or is it
Maestro and Little
Maestro and Little Marvel? This is the one that Andy planted. This is the one that I planted. For reference, I put 3 to 4 in each section, depending upon the size. Andy put a lot more in each one because we have a lot of seeds. But the peas are doing pretty well.
And we had planted other peas at our other garden where we're staying right now, and we did get great germination, so we were a little worried. So we overseeded a little heavily. If it's too thick, we can always thin it out a little bit. So.
And then here's the beans. They're all starting to come up now. They're looking really good. And then this one is broccoli, which is looking really good. Again. And then our other row of broccoli. See that the cabbages have just really... I got smart this time and did not come in my nicer tennis shoes. I got some new Crocs from Fleet Farm while we were there for the garden work. My other ones bit the dust last fall, so it's time for some new ones. I went with pink because why not have bright and colorful feet when you are in the garden? By the way, not sponsored by Crocs. We just love them for how easy they are to clean and wear. So
Definitely not sponsored by.
definitely not sponsored. No, they probably wouldn't even look at us. Anyway. All right. Let's start clipping and composting tomatoes. So if anybody has any questions on why we are trimming the tomato plants, it's because if you cover the bottom, these are indeterminates. So if you cover the bottom stems with leaves, with any sort of dirt or compost, they will re-root because these are vining kind of tomato plants. I'll link a video in the description box explaining more about it from our garden 2 years ago, I believe it was, and just explaining why we cut them and what we do with suckers as they grow up. But in a week or two, we'll be out here and we'll be staking. We'll do a video on that, showing you more about staking them instead of trimming them. But that's kind of our plan and why.
You can see the compost. It's kind of a blend. There's some wood chips in there. It's mixed with cow manure. And it also has some sand in it, you can see too. So it's pretty good.
And this is the type it was. Like he said, we picked it up at Fleet Farm. Or was it $1.99 a bag?
Yep. Pretty inexpensive and a good option. And it's been working pretty well. I've even used it to pot some plants, to repot some plants that we have that we're still waiting to put out at our new place. And it's the plants that I've potted it in have been doing great, so it's working good.
And small tip, compost hands, but small tip. catching my breath. In gardening, do not wear all black in the sun and humidity. It is very humid today again here in Minnesota because it's been storming. It's not hot. It's definitely not hot. But in the sun, black, bad idea. It is humid and that's not helping anything. Alright, so that is the garden update for today here. And this is day 10. I counted it out. We're 10 days in of this garden being here. Even more than that of most of the stuff growing. But that is our update for today. And I'll link the tomato video down in the description box. And I just hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions on anything that we're doing, leave a comment below. And just thanks for watching. And we hope that you enjoy following along. See you later. Bye.